Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. You guys are watching the Psychic Jyoti. In this video, we are going to see love in the general for the sign of Virgo. So watch this video if you're a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind these are general readings, so it may or may not resonate. If it do not resonate, do not try to deliberately fit in. Check in any other placement. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram where I keep on talking about law of attraction, manifestation. Also, I have my crystal store there. So I sell healing crystals like the one I'm wearing right now for PCOD. So yeah, if you are interested in all of these, then you can just head to my Instagram and you can give me a follow or you can just get in touch. All right. So now let's see messages for Virgo for week ahead. So let's see messages for Virgo, please. Virgo, are you happy? I'm doing a video consistently now. So I hope you guys are happy, or you should be happy, alright? So let's see messages for Virgo. Give me the present energy for Virgo, please. What is happening? Okay, so this one wanted to come out. Two of Swords. We also saw Two of Cups, which almost came out, but then it did not come out completely, so I did not take it. So yeah, Two of Swords, Virgo, I feel that you are stuck in a situation. There's like a growing tension, and you exactly know what to do. So it's not that you don't know. It's like you exactly know that if I will do this thing, I'm going to get out of this confusing situation. If I will do this, I will get out of this toxicity. But you are not doing that very thing. So you're just refraining from making a decision. You are refraining, or you're just running away from making a choice. And you just feel that you cannot make a choice. You're like, if I will make a choice, it's going to hurt me. And because I don't want to get hurt, let me ignore it. All right. So you're just trying to ignore things, but ignorance is not a bliss always. So pay attention to what you need to address. Some of you, it could be that you need to let go of love. For some of you, it could be that you have to open up to love. Like love is showing up in your life, but you're not opening up to love. If you're single and if you're dealing with somebody who's toxic and you know that this person is not worth your time, energy, and effort, and you very well know that this person is full of red flags, full of shit, and you really need to get out of this situation, but then you just try to convince yourself over and over again that, oh, this person is going to change, oh, maybe the situation is going to change. So yeah, stop doing that. All right, you, whatever your situation is, the thing here is that you exactly know what you need to do and you are not doing the very exact thing. So what the fuck is wrong with you, Virgo? Let me know in the comments. All right, what else for Virgo, please? Sun card. See, if you will take this leap of faith, if you will make this decision, I see blessings waiting for you on the other side. All right. So the problem sometimes is human brain, it is very much convinced to stay in its present circumstances because change is difficult, change is scary, change is uncomfortable. But your best life lives outside your comfort zone. Have you not heard about this already? I hope everybody has. So I see that there is a situation which is pretty toxic and you know that you need to do something about it and you need to get out of that bubble, but you're just trying to convince yourself that, oh, I'll do it next month, or maybe I'll do it in 2022, or maybe I'll do it whatever, and you're not coming out of that bubble that you have created around you or that is already around you. But the moment that you will step out of it, I see a lot of happiness, a lot of brightness, brightness as in universe showering you with gifts and blessings and good things coming into your life. But all of this is outside of your comfort zone, so don't try to limit yourself here. All right, what else for Virgo? Some of you might be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's becoming a pain in your ass, and there could be a Leo that is like a much better choice and you cannot decide right now. So you might also be torn between two people, and one person is good and the other person is not, but the problem is you're not able to make a decision because you feel that if I'll make a decision, it's gonna hurt me, so let me not make a decision. Like, what the hell is wrong with you, Virgo? Not making a decision syndrome is affecting you. See, Moon card, there's a lot of confusion, but the problem is the confusion is self-created. You feel there is confusion. There is no confusion. You know it intuitively. You very well know what you should do, but you're afraid to make a choice. All right, and that is further sabotaging your growth. So there is something which is hindering your growth, and it is your own indecision to make a choice. All right, so stop doing that to yourself. Some of you also feel that somebody kind of made a fool of you. Like this person showed you something else and they turned out to be something completely different. Okay, moon card is illusion. Somebody kind of played an illusion with you. This person promised you a very different world, and what they turned out to be was very different. All right, and some of you, this was maybe a karmic situation, because we have sun and the moon here, which is polar opposite. And you know, karmics are brought into our life. How they say that, you know, you should be very clear of what you don't want in life, because until and unless you don't know what you don't want in life, you cannot manifest what you want in life, right? So maybe this person was put into your life to create this chaos so that you very clearly can identify the red flags and you can make your mind as to what you don't want in your life. All right, so this person was polar opposite to you, and maybe they were a karmic situation, and they were put into your life so that you can identify the red flags that you don't want in your life. But what are you doing? You're choosing to stay there. So that's the wrong thing. You need to embrace your lesson and move on. So what is this person's energy towards my Virgo now? Fool card. Some of you, this person wants to take a leap of faith towards you. So maybe they're coming back. You feel it's over, or maybe this person is never going to come back, but that's not the case. But the problem here, Virgo, is that this person is still very childish, still very immature, still very in and out, all right? So they are going to bring in the same drama that they left into your life. Do you want that same drama? Then you can make a choice. This person is going to come into your life very unexpectedly, very quickly. They are going to come in, but they are going to leave at the same pace. And this is you running into the same drama that you left behind, or you were trying to leave behind. You really need to come out in the calm waters, right? Some of you will have like a negotiation with this person, and you might try to have a reconciliation with them. Well, that's your choice if you want. You will be hearing from this person, yeah, 6 of Cups. And you know it. Some of you intuit it. Maybe that's why you're waiting, because you know this person hasn't gone anywhere. So that is why you have been very patiently waiting, because you always knew that this person is not going to go anywhere. You know? So yeah, your intuition is quite right. But still, do you really think that blocking your growth for somebody to come back and give you a communication is worth it? Ask yourself. You are resisting a change because you're hoping to hear from somebody, and this person is coming back. King of Cups. There is emotional attachment here. I see there are attachment issues, and some of you, this person is definitely a karmic or a soulmate kind of situation. That's why you guys always run into cycles with each other. This cycle is just not breaking, you know. Every time you try to let them go, this person comes back. Every time you try to move on, you cannot move on. So this situation has been going into circles for some time, is what I feel. And I see there's like deep emotional attachment here, which is not letting you move forward. You have very deep bond with this person. However, you also know this person is very inconsistent. So sometimes you ask yourself, is this worth it? Should I do it? But then you do it anyway. What else? 5 of Pentacles. This person has outright manipulated you, is what I see. This person might have, some of you, this person took your money away, you know. So they might have taken your money and ran away. Or they just left you out in the cold when you wanted them the most. So they basically left you in the most vulnerable position of yours. Some of you, this person also left you because you were having some health issues. This is a very specific message. What is the advice for Virgo here? Look forward and make a decision. The same decision that you have been pending, like you're not taking this decision. You need to make a decision, Virgo. See, you not making a decision, and your advice is to make the damn decision, because you not making the decision is sabotaging your growth. You really need to choose what you want to do. Whether you want to go for the new person, whether you want this past person, because this person is anyway coming towards you. But do you want them? Your choice. Or whether you just want to move forward, your choice. I see love coming in. There could be a new person coming into your life, could be a water sign. And then there's like an air sign or a fire sign that you have to choose between. So you have 2 people to choose from, and you're not able to choose because you feel you'll get hurt if you make a choice, and that's not letting you move forward. But finally, I see you will be forced to make a decision, and you can choose what you want. With the Ace of Cups, I see love coming into your life. A new beginning is possible. What else? of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Some of you, the problem is you've lost hopes. And you know, losing hope is the worst thing that can happen to somebody. It's like you're not making a decision because you've lost hope. You feel that nothing is left in your life anyway, so what's the point of making a choice? But again, it's asking you to not lose hope and trust yourself. And there is still a lot to look forward to. I see a wish fulfillment coming in towards you. Some of you are manifesting something, and every day you just ask that, when is universe going to give it to me? And universe is asking you to release the toxic pattern first so that it can manifest in your life, but you're not doing it. So maybe you're just standing in your own way, or maybe you're just, because you're not putting an end to a situation, the new thing is not happening. Because until and unless, how, you just imagine that maybe, you know, you just have a trunk and you keep filling it with different things, and when you have to add new things, you need to get rid of the old ones, right? If you do not make space for the new ones, you do not get rid of the old ones, how will you bring in this new thing? So some of you, this wish fulfillment or whatever you have been manifesting, and you wonder why is it not happening, it's because you are not making space. You're not letting go of this toxicity. So it's like something has come to an end, but you're not able to come in terms with it. Or some of you, you should end this. You really need to put a pause, put a stop, full stop on this toxicity, but you're not doing it. So maybe you're putting up with somebody's bullshit, somebody's drama, and that is not letting you manifest this new beginning in life. So you can just make a choice. You can choose what you want to do. But I see everything beautiful is waiting for you on the other side of the fence. And the only difference here is that some people will take that leap of faith and they will have this wish fulfillment and the abundance, and other people will not. So you can decide which category you want to be in. People who took risk or people who did not take the risk. Okay, what else? So what is going to be the future energy for Virgo, please? High Priestess. Some of you feel that you need to sit there and see for something. So it's like you're waiting for something to get revealed, and I see something is going to get revealed and you have an intuition about it already. So maybe you think something about this person that you already know, like you know some sort of truth about this person. It's going to come in the open is what I see. And you always knew that it's going to happen. So it's not new. Some of you already knew that this person is going to come around and they are going to tell you whatever it was, and this person is going to do it exactly. Like whatever you have an intuition about is going to happen exactly. And I say after hearing that truth, you're going to move forward with your own journey. So some of you, maybe you're just waiting for that closure, waiting for that final nail in the coffin. I don't know what it is. Okay, what else for Virgo, please? Ace of Swords. Look for the new beginnings in life and don't try to put your life on hold. Don't be so guarded that you do not involve anything new in your life. Some of you also have some goals and ambitions that you want to work upon, but what are you doing? You're just guarding yourself against it. So it's like, you know that you need to go after something, but you're like, I'll do it later on, I'll do it later on, I'll do it later on. You're just snoozing your success. Stop doing that. Something is going to come to an end, but it's going to be so worth it. So yeah, I see a new beginning. I see new opportunities. I see wish fulfillment. All of this is going to happen after you let go of your past self. Again, see, Four of Wands. What the fuck? This is everything that you want. See? Page of Wands, Two of Cups, and Four of Wands. I see a new beginning. I see full of passion kind of connection coming towards you. But all when you will be opening your heart to it and you will let go of the toxicity that you have been holding on to still. Alright? Don't try to sabotage your growth. Take that leap of faith. You are intuitively guided towards taking that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith. Alright? It's going to be so rewarding. And I see you just dealt with somebody who was not appreciating you. This person was just there for fun and games. Why are you putting up with the BS yet? Why? You're just giving a signal to the universe that you're not worth it, and then you just attract same kind of people in your life who do not appreciate you. And then don't ask universe, why is this not happening? Because you are choosing it, right? Very soon, see, I just told you, very soon somebody's going to ask for an apology. You kind of know it. Some of you don't have love for this person, so you're never gonna move forward. But I also see very soon a new beginning is about to happen in your life. Some of you need to heal your family issues maybe, because your family issues are getting in between you moving forward. There is like a blockage into your love life that is happening. I see it's not letting you move forward. You really need to release something that's blocking you for so long and you exactly know it. So for different people, it's going to be a different thing, but you know it. The thing is that you know it. So you need to do it now. Adjustments are required. Some of you need to do some adjustments to move forward. Maybe you're just being very stubborn about things. So don't be so stubborn. The answers you need are coming. And what do you need to release? What the fuck do you need to release? That was the whole reading about, right? What do you need to release, Virgo? There is something that you are not releasing. And that is why it's not helping you move forward, and you need to release it right now. That's your message. And then again, the answers that you need are coming in, and you guys know about it. I feel you very strongly know about that somebody is going to make a call to you. Somebody is going to ask for an apology. Somebody is going to text you. You know it. And maybe that's why you're just holding on to it for a very long time. But maybe sometimes, when you release it, that's when it comes to you. When you're manifesting something, a text or a call or an apology or whatever, and you're obsessing about it, it does not happen. The moment you release is when it comes to you. So ask yourself today, what do you need to release? All right, that was the reading. Hope this helps and resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. What are you waiting for Christmas? I'll see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care. Stay safe. Bye.